The White Death. This assassin earned his name after his infamous white hair. The thing that makes this assassin stand out over any other are the strange occurrences surrounding him. Exhibit A. Case FAR 3307. This case was brought to the attention of the Far Reach Guard by a blacksmith, Edward Briggs, 3rd of Feast, 70ND. Briggs had just entered a pub and was about to enjoy himself until a man showed up in all black, hair included. The man sat down with 3 foreigners before a fight broke out between them moments later. Briggs recalled that the man wielded 2 daggers, one black, one white. He also recalled that the foreigners had the upper hand, and they would have won had it not been for a strange phenomenon. At one point during the altercation, the foreigners seemed to mysteriously lose track of the man who was standing right in front of them. The 3 foreigners would be defeated moments later. Intrigued and shocked, Briggs attempted to catch a glimpse of the killer's face, but upon looking the killer in the eye, he vanished. The killer was never caught. Case HEM 2010. This case was witnessed by Hemorrhage Guard, Stan Williams, 16th of Plot 72ND. Returning to the barracks, Williams was expecting to feast with his allies, but found his instructor, Sergeant Lester Smith, murdered. The assassin still present, his blade in his victim's back. Williams immediately noticed 2 things. The first was the assassin wielded black and white daggers, and the second was that the assassin had pure, silver-white hair. As Williams approached to apprehend the assassin, he vanished from pure sight. Now, teammates of Williams would claim that he was in the barracks the entire day and thus was the culprit of the crime. Though I am not ruling out Williams as a potential culprit, I also know that Williams was training with me that day at my barracks. Final exhibit. Case PAL 6143. This is my case. My personal experience with the White Death. 9th of Feast, 78ND. A case had recently occurred at the Palisade Cathedral that demanded my attention. See PAL 6142. As I walked through the empty hallways, I was suddenly attacked. The White Death had descended from above and landed directly on me. His weapons drawn, indeed, one white, one black, and it was the white one that left a mark on my face. I had clear vision of his face, yet my eyes, for whatever reason, were unable to define what they were seeing. It is difficult to describe. A man with white hair, that I can say for sure, but to describe the intricacies of his face, his expressions, emotions, I could not process it, and I cannot say why. Although the man is one of the few who are able to draw blood from me, he was forced to flee the scene of combat after a brief scuffle. And those were just 3 major cases concerning the White Death. His whereabouts were never made known to us, but we assume he somehow made his way into Sakrasara and is currently taking out high-profile targets there. What side of the war he's on, nobody knows. Whether his actions involve the war at all, nobody knows. The only thing we know for sure is that he cannot be allowed to roam freely. Not when there are this many unknown factors.